What's going on, guys? Decoration Dude here, and today I have a really special video on this 12-foot long haunted house by Gemmy. Now this was one of those inflatables I've wanted forever. I've wanted this ever since I was a kid, and I remember asking my parents to get it for Christmas for me or something like that. And they took one look at it and they're like, oh no, that's way too expensive. Because even back in the day, these were going for good money, and they still do today. And the reason I haven't really, acquired one is, first off, they're pretty hard to find, and secondly, I mean, when they pop up on eBay, they're either completely worn out or outrageously expensive, and really, you just have to be lucky to get one that pops up local on your local resale websites or whatever you use, like Facebook Marketplace. And I have seen a few that have popped up near me. There was one that was like maybe 20 minutes from me for like 25 bucks, but that pretty much sold immediately. I did not get to it in time, unfortunately. And there was another one that was listed for like 300, but I did not buy that one because I was kind of short on money at the time, because I bought other inflatables from that person. So I did not get to buy the castle from them, but I did get a couple other things from them. I got like the cemetery archway, which is my all-time favorite, and this has to be a very close second. I mean, this thing is just crazy, and I mean, the cemetery is my favorite. This thing definitely has more of a wow factor, but the cemetery archway, in my opinion, nothing can beat that. Now, this was sold at Sam's Club, and I do have the hearse that has the same type of box as this, and I think it was sold alongside it. I think I mentioned in the first video that these were sold at Costco. No, that's not the case. That was a mistake on my end. I don't know why I said that, but here's the box. I mean, the box is in immaculate shape. Really, the only damages are right there, and that's nothing serious at all, especially for a box of this size. And this actually did get shipped to me, and it had tape and labels and stuff all around the top. You can see where a little bit of the box came off, but surprisingly, all that tape came off very clean, and it did not tear up the box at all, which is usually not the case. And I guess I should kind of describe where I got this from. I got it on eBay, and I pretty much bought this as soon as it got it listed. I was just a lucky person to see it, and I made an offer, and me and the guy were talking. We worked out a deal. He said he got this at an estate sale, so he had all these there's two of these 59s on there, and they were covered up, so I believe he paid 59 bucks for this at an estate sale, and he claimed it's brand new. I thought it was still sealed in the box when I bought it, but that's not the case. As you can tell, it has been opened before, but the question is, has it ever been outside the box? I guess we will find that out shortly. And like I said, I mean, these things are really hard to find in perfect shape, so I'm crossing my fingers that it's not worn out or anything, but we're gonna find out here shortly. And a couple of cool things I wanted to mention about the box is, this is actually a picture of the prototype, and you can actually see the hand-painted details on the purple around the windows and stuff. And also, something that's kind of interesting is that person's boot is cut off. It wasn't photoshopped on there properly. But overall, I mean, this box, like I said, is in perfect shape. The box is definitely a little bit smaller than I thought it would be, and it is a very similar size to the hearse box, and I thought it would be much bigger than the hearse box. We're gonna go ahead and open it up. And it is still in its original bag, so hopefully this has never been taken out before and it's still in perfect condition. But I'm gonna go ahead and take it out of the box and get it spread out, and I'll be right back. All right, here's a little update. I wanted to kind of show it before I get it all set up, but it has two fans, which I knew it did. Before I bought this, I knew that this inflatable comes standard with two fans, and a lot of times people have to put extra fans on this because, like I said, they just wear out. And believe it or not, this is my first hopefully functional Halloween inflatable with two fans. I did have the other haunted house that was sold at Sam's Club that has 3 fans, but that thing was completely shot. But yeah, one other thing I wanted to mention is there's the bag, and the instructions are down there, but I am not seeing a steak box. So I guess at some point someone must have opened this and taken that out, excuse me. Here's another thing. This fabric or the clear material is just perfect. So hopefully that steak box for some reason was tucked inside the inflatable and I find it. And hopefully it still has the sound box. I have not checked that, but I'm gonna go ahead and get spread out and inflated, and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so here it is, and I did not find the steak pack, so hopefully it doesn't blow over, because it is a little bit breezy out. This part's already fallen, and this thing is just a giant windsail. It's not that it's worn out or anything. I mean, this thing's just so massive. Any slight breeze without it being staked down is gonna knock it over. And I mean, it's honestly crazy that this thing is standing up without any stakes or tethers. That's just how good of condition it is. And the top is very top heavy. I mean, it's very top heavy. But this thing is in perfect condition. The clear fabric is still completely clear and see-through. There's the ghouls in the window, or the ghost. And that's a really cool effect they did. And you got the patches of brick showing. Then over here, you got the suit of armor and the tower. And I love that they added this tower. They could have very easily just cut it off straight right there and made a wall, but they went above and beyond with this design. We're gonna go ahead and take a look on the inside. So you enter past the tree and the Reaper, and you got a sound box right here. And it doesn't have batteries in it right now. I will test it out eventually, but it seems to be in good shape. On the ceiling, you got bats and spiders hanging from the ceiling, and it also has this mesh material on this side that allows water to drain out, but I'm not too concerned about that, because I'm not gonna be using this in the month of October. I'm only gonna be using this on Halloween night just to preserve it, because these things don't last long when you use them like the whole month of October. They just don't. And obviously I can't afford to be buying one of these every year because they aren't cheap. But so like I was saying, you come in through the tree and the Reaper, and you can either exit out straight out the back with the monster on it. You can exit out the side, or you can exit out the back here. And I think what I'm gonna do for my haunted house is actually kind of close this one up and close this side up and have people exit through that back right there, just because I think that'll work best for my haunted house and where I'm gonna place this. I'm actually gonna place this on my driveway, and it will kind of be the entrance to the whole haunt, and then my newer Sam's Club haunted house will be the exit. But yeah, I mean, this thing is just in amazing shape. I never expected to be able, or that I would be owning a haunted house in this good of shape. And unfortunately, this part is kind of fraying, and it's picking up all these leaves off the ground, unfortunately, and I was really hoping that would not happen. But I guess before I pack it away, I'm just gonna pick those out. But yeah, I'm gonna back up and we'll get one last look at it in all of its glory. Here it is, the 12-foot haunted house from Sam's Club. Very, very amazing inflatable, and if you ever have the chance to grab one of these for a reasonable price, definitely do it. When it comes to Gemmy's Halloween inflatables, there's not much better than this. Actually, in my opinion, there's only one that's better than this. But yeah, I don't have anything else to say about it, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here, and thanks for watching.